Most of the time, children's drawings are innocent and full of fantasy. They show the colorful world as they see it. But every once in a while, these innocent scribbles take a dark and scary turn that shows scary stories that were hiding in the young minds that made them. In this video, we'll look at the top 5 scary kids drawings with disturbing backstories. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get regular updates. Let's get started. Number 5. A Malaysian girl's ghostly drawing. Mel, a Malaysian girl known by her nickname, has achieved a substantial following on Twitter for her unique talent, drawing the apparitions she claims to have encountered throughout her life. Each of her drawings is accompanied by detailed descriptions of these otherworldly specters and the circumstances in which she spotted them. Her journey as an artist of the supernatural began one night when, overwhelmed by stress, she sketched a ghost she saw in her room. The first drawing in Mel's collection portrays a bald spirit that she describes as peeking out from an empty girl's dorm room. The ghost, depicted with pointy ears and a menacing expression, exudes an unsettling aura. The second drawing represents a young boy who used to follow her after her final exam. Surprisingly, she felt no fear toward this apparition, considering him a friendly presence who perhaps missed her. In her third artwork, Mel portrays a woman named Kempaka wearing a head covering. She clarifies that this drawing depicts the last time she saw her, noting the woman's yellow clothing. When questioned by her followers about Kempaka's identity, Mel simply refers to her as a friend who has aged but still appears entirely ordinary. The most chilling of Mel's drawings depicts 2 long-haired women. The first figure is drawn without a face, while the second appears menacing with wild hair and what seem to be fangs in her mouth. Mel explains that these 2 ghosts persistently follow her, whether she's in her dorm room, at home, or out in the streets. She also mentions an additional female ghost that she claims can fly, fortunately without any accompanying ghostly sounds. However, Mel did experience illness and fever the day after encountering this flying spirit. Mel's drawings have gone viral, attracting numerous mentions, likes, and retweets. Her followers frequently inquire about her ability to see these spirits and the emotions she experiences when encountering them. Her remarkable artwork has captivated the online community, leaving them both intrigued and spooked by her hauntingly accurate depictions of the paranormal. Number 4. The mysterious drawing of the Taking Man. Giovanna found a strange picture of her family on her desk. It was made by her 7-year-old brother, unusual because it had a black figure called the Taking Man in the corner. She left it for a few days because she didn't understand why her brother had left it there. But when she saw the person, she became worried. The man was on a swing in the picture, but the family didn't have a swing set. Giovanna looked all over the yard, but she couldn't find any strange doors or windows. She heard him talking to something under his bed later. She was surprised to find him sleeping and asking for chocolate milk, which he said he didn't ask for. That night, while he talked to someone in his room, she saw a ghost. The next morning, her brother told her about the thieving man, who he said was his friend, and gave him cranberries. Giovanna couldn't tell if what she saw and heard was real or just a dream, and her brother never talked about the man who took her again. Number 3. The deceased drawing of Jess's aunt. Martin and his wife have 2 young children, a girl named Jess who is 6 years old and a son who is 3 years old. Jess loves to draw, so her parents give her art tools to keep her busy. But when Martin found an odd drawing in Jess's room, things changed scarily. It showed a woman named Lucia, who Jess said sometimes came to visit her. It was creepy because Lucia was the name of Martin's wife's dead sister, whom Jess had never met or seen pictures of. They were worried, so they asked Jess about her visits. She told them that Lucia came when she was drawing at night. Martin and his wife decided to listen in on Jess's talks. They heard her answer questions from a person they couldn't see. Jess said that Lucia told her she wanted to be drawn again. When Jess drew a detailed picture of her late Aunt Lucia, it looked just like her. Martin and his wife were scared, so they asked a priest to bless their home. After that, the strange things stopped. Number 2. The monstrous drawing of Molly. Brad and Jane make up Molly's biological parents. When Molly was 5 years old, her father said that she had always been a well-mannered and quiet little girl. When Molly, who slept in the room next to her parents, ran into their room one night because she was terrified of what was in her closet. Strange things began to happen. Molly slept in the room next to her parents. Her father, Brad, had assured her that there were no monsters to be found in the forest. Molly returned the following night and reported that the monster from the closet had returned. This time, Brad and Jane decided to let Molly sleep in their bedroom. After some time had passed, Molly sketched a picture of the monster she claimed to have seen, which caused Brad to feel frightened. Before one particular night, when Molly awoke screaming and wailing with 2 scratches on her back, all of her concerns appeared to be reasonable for a child of her age. She said that the beast was responsible. Brad looked all over the home, but he was unable to locate anyone. At first, they suspected that Molly had made the marks either on purpose or by accident, but later they realized that she had done neither. However, as time went on, it became clear that the sequence of occurrences was far too odd to be a simple coincidence. Molly insisted that the monster was constantly scratching the back of her neck and shoulders. They'd relocated her to a different room and reorganized her belongings in an effort to make her feel more secure. Molly would occasionally wake up in the middle of the night and go to her parents' room, but she never mentioned the monster again after the first time. To her good fortune, while she was sleeping, nothing else untoward occurred to her. Number 1. Realtor Mary Abandoned Houses Haunting Drawing. Realtor Mary Soroka recently shared a spine-chilling experience from her line of work, one that sent shivers down her spine. In a TikTok video, Mary recounted her eerie visit to a long-abandoned house that had been vacant for quite some time. Curiosity piqued, and she and her team decided to explore the attic of this mysterious dwelling. Upon pulling down the attic stairs, they were met with a peculiar sight: a long hexagonal room adorned with patterned carpeting and a lone window. However, what truly gave them the fright of their lives was what they discovered adorning the walls of this peculiar space. Covering the room's walls were a multitude of children's drawings, crudely created with crayons. One particularly unsettling message caught their attention, which simply read, "Did I scare you?" The walls were a chaotic canvas of lines and circles drawn haphazardly, with a smiling figure at the center, its intentions unknown. Adding to the creepiness were at least 10 children's names scattered amidst the scribbles. The video also revealed an unfinished game of tic-tac-toe, words hastily written and then scratched out. Among the names they found were Lucas, Polly, and James. The drawings bore the date of 2001, leading Mary to speculate that numerous children had spent time in the attic over the years. With these children now grown, she pondered who they might be today and what stories they might have to share. Mary asked her followers if they thought it was possible to track down the individuals responsible for these eerie drawings, suggesting that they likely had some intriguing tales to tell. That's all for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more such amazing videos, like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching till the end.